Hi, we're Walking on Cars and you're watching Music News. Subscribe here.
Walking on Cars, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Could you introduce yourselves and tell us what your role is in the band, please?
I'm Sorcha and I play keyboards.
I'm Paul, I play the bass.
I'm Patrick on vocal duty.
Dan, I play guitar.
I'm Evan, the drummer.
Good stuff. It's good to meet you all. How you all doing then? You enjoyed the last night's gig?
Yeah,
great.
it's very good.
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Good times.
Steal a couple of more new fans?
I hope so,
Think so,
yeah.
yeah. And they seem to enjoy it, so I think we did good.
And what, did a little impromptu acoustic performance afterwards then?
We did a little something out the back, just 3 acoustic songs, and people just kind of flocked. So it was good.
Great
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, happy days.
It's the first time at the Great Escape then, is it?
Yeah.
For the band, yeah?
Yeah, we kind of heard about it for the past few years and then wanted to go, and we absolutely love Brighton, so it was we were totally delighted.
Yeah, it's a superb place and it's a good place to get yourself known more in the industry, I guess.
Yeah.
You're known for your lively gigs, predicted to be Ireland's next big export. How's the world domination plan going then?
It's really bad.
We're getting closer.
No, it's all good. Got a bit of radio playing in the UK in the last while, and we got a lot of festivals coming up in the UK. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the festivals, is that where you're at, festival scene,
Yeah.
nicking new
Yeah.
audiences?
pretty much, yeah.
That's
yeah, I think
exactly
it's the way
it.
to go for now.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a good, proper vibe for festival vibe band anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of how we started off at home as well, playing like those random festivals around the place and where nobody would have known us, and just kind of built up from there. So hopefully we can do the same thing here. Like we're doing Reading and Leeds, Tea in the Park, dot to dot. So yeah, plenty of opportunities to gain new fans.
Good. Then you recently supported James Bay. Was he good fun?
Yeah, really nice guy.
Yeah?
Really good gigs and super professional live. He's on his
Yeah, he's a
quality,
good chap, isn't he? I like him.
Yeah.
Did you get to hang out with him a lot after the shows and stuff?
We met him
met him a few times. He's very busy.
Very busy man.
Really?
Yeah.
Really busy man with a great hat.
But he was really accommodating. Like anytime we met him, like the first night that we played with him in Shepherd's Bush, he came up to us just before we were sound checking, just been like, "Oh, hey guys, thanks so much. Anything you need," and just generally just being sound.
Yeah. Nice chap. I mean, your latest single, "Always Be With You," is out now. Great tune. Is there a sort of particular story behind it or anything?
Well, should we not say "Catch Me If You Can"?
You know what, Marco, so Catch Me If You Can's the next one. So if you
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
but
that
yeah,
one.
that's the
Yeah.
no, I bet I
Oh,
was
that's
gonna
the
say
next
that,
question.
but-
Oh, is it? Okay, sorry.
Burn! Alright,
Okay.
go.
No, but
Yeah.
I better let's start that one. But your new single, "Catch Me If You Can's" out in July. What's that all about?
Catch Me If You Can is about a night out, getting drunk, kind of forgetting about all your fears and just going a bit mad.
Getting your fears back in the morning.
Getting your fears back in the morning, yeah. Going to face anybody, being your own. That's kind of it. Yeah.
Great. And debut album. What can we expect in the future?
Hopefully, should be out in the end of the summer.
Yeah.
With that.
We're hoping September, yeah.
We're hoping September.
Is
to
it
bring out.
recorded? Really?
It's
Yeah.
98% recorded. I'd
Yeah?
say. Yeah.
It's going to be a mixture of like probably the first few songs that we ever wrote back in Dingle, in this really random little house just right at the edge of the peninsula, and so those songs mixed with the more newer ones. So kind of I think you can kind of see our progression and how our songwriting has changed within all of those songs. So yeah.
So if there's a song on the album that's kind of shit, it's probably we wrote it really early.
Yeah.
You get me?
How does the songwriting work in the band then?
We just kind of come into a room, somebody will have an idea, and then we just, if everybody likes it, we'll kind of build on that.
Chip away at it,
Yeah,
all
just
together.
keep going,
Chip away, yeah.
until everybody agrees that it's okay to play live. Then we play it live and see how it works live.
So royalties always be split 5 ways then?
Yeah,
Then you'll probably stay together a long time.
Hopefully.
that's the plan anyway.
Yeah.
You also support sort of mental health in the young, that's quite an interesting sort of charity. How did that come about?
Well, it's basically this organisation in Kerry where we're from just kind of approached us about, you know, working with them. We've done a couple of like workshops with a few youth groups around Kerry and working with younger kind of bands to, I don't know, just
Bit of advice and
write a
stuff.
few tunes or whatever. I suppose because like when we were younger, there wasn't very many like opportunities to play music or even have a space to play or any mentors anywhere. So it was kind of nice to be able to give some other teenagers that opportunity.
Yeah, no, definitely. Good stuff. And you know, where do you all get your inspirations from individually then?
Our favourite question.
The great outdoors for me, anyway. Definitely. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we live in probably one of the most picturesque places in Ireland, so I think that definitely has a part to play because it's so isolated. We're kind of cut off from a lot of the world where we live, so I think that definitely affects how we write and how we approach our music.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, thanks a lot for your time. It's been great.
Thanks for having us.
If you had to, let's say, choose 3 songs from all your songs that you have that you say like really sort of sum Walking on Cars up as a band, what 3 would you choose?
Of our own songs.
Yeah.
I suppose Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can,
TikTok.
TikTok, Speeding Cars.
Yeah.
Great stuff. And how did they get the band name, by the way? Sorry, I forgot about that.
Walking on Cars.
Evan.
We
Oh,
never
how did we
actually
get it?
walked on cars.
We had another band name that was unpronounceable. Impronounceable?
I think the first one.
Yeah. And basically we decided that we needed a name that you could pronounce. And we spent like 6 months trying to figure it out. And it's a really weird thing, you know, because what makes a good band name? Yeah, so it's very hard. So in the end we were just sick of it. And basically the next thing somebody said was going to be the band name. And Evan suggested that Walking on Cars would be a good name.
Great stuff, it is.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for your time. It's been a
Thanks
pleasure.
very much.
Cheers.
Excellent, thank you
Thanks a
very
lot.
much. Oh, sorry.
Thanks.